What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 12 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. So I was going to use some more of my team from the Seacaucus Regional, but there I was on Twitter, and I saw it. I saw a photo of a Max Caterpie, and I knew I had to use this team. So this team is from Ice Kenz. You may remember we used Ice Kenz's Base Calyrex team a while back. It was great, and so here we are using some Caterpie. And before we hop into the battles and talk about the team, definitely make sure to subscribe. We are working our way towards 1 billion subscribers, and we can't get there without you. So first of all, we have Caterpie. So some of you may be asking, why would you ever use Caterpie? What can it really do? And the question is, or the answer is not that much. We are using every single move that Caterpie has to offer in Tackle, String Shot, Electro Web, and Bug Bite. So as you can see here, we have so much speed control. We have access to Max Strike, we have String Shot, we have Electro Web. So we have 3 main forms of speed control, and then we also have Bug Bite to stop a lot of those pesky berries running around. Most importantly, Caterpie has Shield Dust. So this is a really interesting ability that means that any damaging move will not have a secondary effect. So what it means is Fake Out will not cause a flinch, Electro Web doesn't drop speed, any of those things. Which means that Caterpie can freely go for speed control in the face of an opponent without worry of something like a Fake Out. So next up, we do have Assault Vest Incineroar. So this is another really cool thing that I haven't played around with much. The set is pretty standard, right? We have Fake Out, Darkest Lariat, U-Turn, and Flare Blitz. I'm always a fan of Throat Chop, but Darkest Lariat hits harder, so it has that going for us. So next up, we have our first of the restricteds. It is Kyogre. Mystic Water Kyogre, very sort of standard. We do have Ice Beam, so that should be fine. I think that makes sense, right? Thunder gets a little risky if you have Rayquaza out next to it. So next up, we have Rayquaza. So this is the Ray-Ogre pair that won Worlds, and I think that that's pretty cool. This time we are doing a little bit better because we have Caterpie, no big deal. But other than that, it is a pretty standard set. We do have Protect, Dragon Ascent, Extreme Speed, and Breaking Swipe. So really wanting to max Rayquaza here. It is sort of our main Dynamax candidate and just offers a lot. Next up, we have Ferrothorn. So this is a standard Leech Seed set. I do like the fact that you have Gyro Ball and Power Whip, so this can, if need be sort of a Dynamax candidate as well. And then finally, we have Sylveon. So Sylveon is a Pokemon that I've actually never used before, so I don't really know much about it. It has Hyper Voice, Protect, Copycat, and Quick Attack, so it's really going to be doing some big fairy damage. Copycat, I'm really interested to see if we can kind of play around with that. I don't necessarily know the speeds. I think it'd be cool if we can do that with Kyogre and go for dual Water Spout. So huge shout out to Ice Kenz for the team. I'm really excited to use it, and with that, let's just get rocking and rolling and move into the first game. All right, battle number 1, and it is a Reshiram Zacian team. It is Whimsicott Rillaboom with Reshiram, Zacian, Regieleki, and Urshifu. What do we want here? I like Sylveon. Let's bring Sylveon. Do I want to lead with Sylveon? Let's do Kyogre Incin. Sylveon. Do I want Sylveon? Sylveon's really just there for Urshifu, but I have Rayquaza. Let's do that. Let's actually do, you know what? We have Protect on Kyogre. Let's lead Caterpie and leave Incin and Rayquaza in the back. Ferrothorn, I don't think is super useful here. Sylveon really is just for Regieleki, but I think we're fine without it because of the fact that we have Rayquaza. So I think what I want to do here is try and get some early speed control with Caterpie to help sort of mitigate the damage. I'm really hoping my opponent isn't going to know what to expect, and we can kind of fully utilize that to our advantage. We do have to be a little bit wary of Regieleki with its spread type moves, but that should be fine, as we are going to see Whimsicott Regieleki. So that's fine with me. I like how it's I wish it was Caterpie the champion as well. I think that would have been really funny. So let's think here, right? I would like to... String Shot is 2 stages, right? I'm going to switch into Rayquaza and go for a String Shot. Yeah, harshly lowers the speed stats of my opponent. So I think trying to sort of match that Tailwind is going to be really huge. So I'm sure they're confused by seeing a Caterpie on the field, and hopefully we can make it work, right? I think if we can get Rayquaza into a good position, we're fine. We really have no good damage into their Zacian beyond Instant, as we're going to see, unfortunately, the taunt come out onto our little bug. So unfortunate there, as we're going to see Eerie Impulse. So this is a really good turn one, right? We have set it up so we can go for an Electro Web and fire off a big Airstream. I would like to definitely Airstream into... Let's go into the Whimsicott with an E-Web, just to try and break its sash and set up for that. If we can, because right, we're trying to basically maintain as much speed control as possible. And so getting Rayquaza into prime position is going to be a big deal. We do definitely want to make sure that when they bring out Zacian, right, we can better deal with that, because of the fact that Caterpie really is going to serve some good speed control. So getting Max Rayquaza, I think, is going to be a big deal here. It is. I don't think I've played Rayquaza in a Max format, so that's interesting. It is going to miss Caterpie, which is fine with me. Going to lower Rayquaza's speed, unfortunately, but we're going to see just a straight Dazzling Gleam. So this Whimsicott just going for damage. But more importantly is the fact that you're not getting a Tailwind, which is huge, right? We're going to see the speed control. So we are now at +1 with Rayquaza. No, we're at neutral, and they're at -1. I don't think my opponent expected to see an Electro Web come out, so that's really nice. What we can do now is I'm expecting Zacian to come out here, and so what we can do is we can protect Rayquaza to bring out Ensign for Fake Out Pressure, and then we have the ability to Max Dragon into their Regieleki to lower Zacian's attack even further. So really trying to pin what my opponent can and cannot do. I think they're still trying to figure out what Caterpie does. Yep, we are going to see Zacian here, so that is definitely to be expected. I wonder if it's worth... No, Zacian... I'm going to go for the Max Guard, and then I want to bring out Ensign. I do expect them to potentially go for a Behemoth Blade onto Caterpie, so trying to sort of deal with that. And then, like I said, we do have access to Fake Out Pressure and the ability to slow down that Zacian even further. And then from there, we can set up, like I said, a Max Dragon onto the Regieleki, which should be enough for a knockout, which is a big deal, because then we can force it so the Zacian has to take that -2 in attack, or that -2 in attack, which, like I said, can really help us out. We are going to see... perfect. So even better, right? No Dynamax here. The Electro Web going to come out into the Ensign, and we should see a what's it called? That's actually still decent damage. We should see a Behemoth Blade. Yep, into the Rayquaza. That's perfect. So this gives us the ability just to fire off a Wormwind here, as well as a Fake Out onto the Zacian. The issue, though, is my opponent still has access to Max, which is most likely going to be that Reshiram. So we do need to figure out kind of how to play around that. Caterpie, probably not going to do much, but if we can keep all 4 Pokemon, right, with the momentum, we should be fine. We are going to see the obvious switch, right, into the Reshiram. I think that's fine. We should have probably, in hindsight, gone for... what's it called? Gone for something else. We are going to get hit with an Electro Web. No, I was going to say we could have targeted down the Zacian slot, calling the switch, but I think it's fine. We do have the ability to fodder, right? We can fodder off Rayquaza. This should KO. Perfect. We are going to get the KO onto the Aleki. I might have to, as much as it pains me, sacrifice Caterpie, right? Yeah, I think I need Kyogre too much. Yeah, I need to keep pressuring onto this Zacian. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for a Breaking Swipe. I'm not gonna get it, but I want to. Yeah, let's go for a Breaking Swipe here. Actually, Dragon Ascent's normally effective. I'm gonna go for a Dragon Ascent. Just to, no, Breaking Swipe is super fast. No. Let's go for Breaking Swipe. Yeah, we can Breaking Swipe onto the Reshiram, and then sad, very sad. We can bring out Caterpie. If we can get the speed drop, we're actually in really good shape, right? Because of the fact that we can make it, or what we can do, yeah, we're gonna see the obvious Dynamax here. Caterpie, yeah, Caterpie would be great. We could see a Blade, right? We could see a double up into, or we could see a Sacred, if we see a Sacred Sword and a second attack into Ensign, we're in awesome shape, right? Come on, show me the Sacred Sword. Yeah, buddy. In a Caterpie. Oh my god, Caterpie sucks. Why is it such a bad Pokemon? We're going to see Rayquaza going to go down here. But what's nice, though, is, right, we're going to get Caterpie out. And we're going to get it next to Zacian. I mean, not next to Zacian. Next to Ensign. So what we can do, right, is I expect you to target down... I expect you to double up Ensign, so I can String Shot to lower your speed and try and win with Kyogre in the endgame, right? Which isn't a terrible idea. It's actually kind of doable. So we should see Zacian. I'm gonna go for some damage onto you, expecting no, I need to fake out for the guaranteed protect, and then I'm gonna go for a String Shot here, just to try and drop some speed to set up for Ogre in this endgame, right? You could Quake. I think that that's very obvious. We're going to see the fake out. Yeah, so I need Caterpie to get off the String Shot. We're going to see, yep, the Quake going to come out onto Ensign. Ensign going to survive. That's a huge deal. That's a very big live. We're going to get the String Shot off. Right, we're going to drop both of these to -2, so that that's a big deal, because now what we can do is we can go for a Flare, right? Yeah, we can go for a Flare Blitz onto the Zacian, as well as go for an Electroweb, just to try and get a little bit of chip for Kyogre in the endgame, right? You are going to be at +1, but like, this is not the worst position in the world, right? Ensign unfortunately has no speed, so Zacian probably going to go first here. We're probably going to take a double KO, but Caterpie, like, you know, is setting up for this endgame. We do have a full power Water Spout. We have a rain boosted Mystic Water. Yo, they raged against Caterpie because we lowered their speed. Yo, what a great, okay, did not expect the rage quit, but there we are. They realized Caterpie was gonna wreck them. So overall, awesome first game, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Dialga Calyrex. It is Dialga Calyrex with Indeedee, Rillaboom, Persian, and Thundurus. We have nothing for Dialga. We actually have nothing for this Dialga. What do we do? Probably Ray Ogre. I feel like I have to lead Ray Ogre. I need Ferrothorn for Calyrex, and then probably Ensign. I don't think I want to bring Caterpie. Sylveon, is Hyper Voice spread? Let me check. I don't know if this is a spread type attack. If it is, that's actually not bad. Yeah. Let's lock in this 4. Right, we're gonna try and play this position of setting up Tailwind with Rayquaza. So yeah, let's try and set up Rayquaza and then go from there. Right, especially if we can get a +1, we're in good shape. We do have access to, okay, this is good. This is really good, right? We have the ability to bring out Ensign, and we have the ability just to straight max Dragon into Calyrex, right? I know Glacial Lance is ×4 effective, but there's really no but. It's just gonna do a lot of damage right now, and I don't really have a good way to deal with it. I could bring up I could double switch into Ensign Pharaoh, but I would. Fine, I'll play responsibly. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring Pharaoh over here, and then I'm gonna go for Ensign over here, so that way we can get the attack drop. We can max Ferrothorn. Fine, we'll max Ferrothorn. I just wanted to play Caterpie, man. We'll max Ferrothorn here. I think that'll help, right? I expect a Hailstorm into Ensign, and being able to get to +1 is a big deal. I think what I want to do then is Steel Spike into... Like, we're going to have to trigger the policy at some point. Just have to figure out how. I mean, I could get away without... it's just tricky because we don't have a Parting Shot. We have a U-turn. We're going to see Protect, and so this should be a Trick Room, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're going to see the straight Trick Room. So this is great, right? Ferrothorn is now the fastest thing on the field. I have the ability to go for a Fake Out as well. I'm going to Leech Seed this Calyrex and swap into Rayquaza, calling a Max Quake, right? If we can awkwardly position their Calyrex Max, we're in good shape. You could just go straight for a Glacial Lance and say, you know what, screw it. Which I would be very sad about. But I mean, if they make that call, they make that call. It looks like they are. So, my bad. We're going to see a... Big sad. Okay. Swords Dance, you're at +1 right now. High horsepower, nice. Into the Rayquaza. We're getting some chip on a Calyrex. So the thing is, I don't think you have weakness policy. Right? If you have Swords Dance and you probably are Babiri Berry. Right? That's what I'm guessing. We're going to see the Rillaboom swap out here into Dialga. So Dialga is fine. We do need to KO it at some point. But, like, that point is not right now. We're going to bring out Ensign here. Get the second Intimidate off. Like I said, what's nice is we're going to get Ferrothorn boosted. We do have to... No, I was going to say, we do have to potentially worry about a Fire-type move on Dialga, but I don't think that's an issue. We are going to be able to start firing off Steel Spikes to get a defense boost. Like I said, I do expect this to be a Babiri Berry. If your weakness policy with Sword Stance, like, that's just really greedy. But, like, people play greedy Calyrex, so we're going to see here. Okay, so this is confirmed Babiri Berry, which is good to know because now you're going to be back at neutral, and we're going to be at +1 defense. That's actually a really good chip. I feel confident about the damage we're going to do after, to the point where I think a combination of U-turn and Steel Spike should pick up the knockout, as we should see a... Okay, you just said, okay. That's fine with me, right? You're going to lose a bunch of HP as a result of the Leech Seed taking care of the leftovers chip, right? We know you don't have Protect, so this Steel Spike is really free. I'm going to U-turn out into Calyrex. I do have to be wary of Dialga. Right, we don't have, what's it called? We don't have Gyro Ball, and we don't have an Assault Vest. So, a little bit tricky here. We're going to see a max. This suggests to me it's probably Calyrex, right? We are going to be at +2 defense, trying to... Oh, okay. I mean, Dialga just makes sense. You're sacrificing Calyrex here for a Dialga max, which is fine. We're going to get the Steel Spike off onto Calyrex. Oh, nice. We get the KO. Which means I can U-turn into the Dialga for Rayquaza, expecting a Quake into Ensign. Yep, we're gonna get that off. Solid damage. Solid absolute solid damage. This lets me bring out Rayquaza here. I do want to set up a Leech Seed onto this Dialga. I'm hoping for a Quake, like I said. We're going to see a Wormwind. That's bad. Oh, okay. I was like, yo, we lived. And then I remember we have a Focus Sash. So, slightly less impressive. Yeah, God, if we had Body Press right now, this game would be over. We probably what? So that was a good call on their part. I think Incin is probably our best bet. What's nice though is okay, Persian. Persian has Fake Out. Okay, so this is fine, right? What we can do is we want to KO. What I want to do is I want to KO everything around the Dialga and make it so I can just Leech Seed it and win off that way, right? We have access to Protect, we have access to Fake Out. So if we can sort of set up Leech Seed on Dialga, right, we're great. So all I need to, I should have gone for an Extreme, no, Extreme Speed is lower priority than Fake Out. We're gonna see just a straight attack onto this Persian. That's doing not that much, which is unfortunate. We could potentially see we're gonna see a Quake onto this Ferrothorn, which is fine with me, right? I just, like I said, need to get rid of Persian, and then I'm in really good shape because I can Leech Seed the Dialga and sort of Revolving Door with Protect. As we're gonna see a Throat Chop, that's fine. Yeah, Rain's gonna stop, that's fine. We just, like I said, once we KO Persian, we can really just sort of sap away at Dialga and not really let it do much damage. So that's the goal. I think a combination of Extreme Speed and Gyro Ball should be enough for the knockout, even though Ferrothorn is at -1. Oh, Twisted Dimensions. Okay, Twisted Dimensions are normal. I still want to. I have Kyogre. Let's go for a Leech Seed here, and then Extreme Speed the Persian. Yeah, because once we can get Dialga pinned, I don't think it is really going to do much to stop us. We do have to be wary of Rillaboom, right? If we can get, we should have doubled up the Persian and all. Oh my goodness, that did no damage. Snarl gonna come out here onto both of us. Hopefully we can take the Quake from this Dialga. We are going to see the Quake come out onto Ferrothorn. We just need to live. Perfect. Okay, great. Let's get the Leech Seed going. Or let's miss. That is not what we want to see. That's bad. That's really bad. I like actually really needed that Leech Seed. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. You are no longer maxed. You do have a very big boost to your special defense, but you know, it's not a big deal. I'm still gonna pressure Leech Seed onto Dialga and go for a Water Spout onto both of these. The problem now, though, is, yeah, we're going to take a Snarl. I don't think that's too big of a deal, right? It shouldn't be too big of a deal. The issue is also, okay, I just need to KO this Persian. Perfect. Persian goes down. All right. I just need to hit a Leech Seed. Earth Power, come on. Ferrothorn, live. Please live. Please live. Please live. 42. Dang it! Ugh, we needed that live. Okay, let's think about this. Let's think about this. You are forced. Okay, so you have to bring out Rillaboom here, right? You have to bring out Rillaboom. We can. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're going to fake out Ice Beam the Rillaboom, right? We fake out Ice Beam because if you go for a Grassy Glide, we're fine. From there, we can protect Kyogre and U-turn into the Rillaboom to get the knockout, and then we just have to beat Dialga. Oh, I should have just protected with Ferrothorn. Let's go for a Fake Out as well as an Ice Beam here. We do have access to U-turn, which is going to significantly help us. We just need to hope that this Rillaboom doesn't have Protect. If it doesn't, I think we're in really good shape, right? Because we'll be able to significantly stop the damage. We do have to, I mean, your safe play is also just to go for, oh, you Fake Out the Kyogre. Yeah, you Fake Out the Kyogre and you Earth Power with Dialga. We're going to see the Fake Out onto the Incin. Interesting. So that's fine. We're going to get the Ice Beam off into the Yache Berry Rillaboom. Okay. Don't think another one will KO, unfortunately. We're going to see Earth Power come out onto the Incin. I'm hoping with the Assault Vest. Yeah, we take that fairly comfortably. We protect Ogre. We U-turn into Incin. Or into Rillaboom. Grassy Glide into Ogre. Perfect. We should see an Earth Power come out onto the Incin. I should have protected Ferrothorn. We're going to take that. Perfect. U-turn onto the Rillaboom. Not enough. The question now I have is, can we survive a Glide? You're at -1 and you're not boosted. I'm gonna Darkest Lariat into Dialga. I'm gonna go for an Ice Beam onto this Rillaboom. I don't expect for it to pay off, but you never know. I feel like we have to be able, not have to, but we should be able to survive a Glide, right? And then if we KO the Rillaboom, we still lose to Dialga, but it's a little bit smart, very smart. Ice Beam gonna come out into the Rillaboom. That's fine. We're going to see the Earth Power come out onto the Incin. Incin going to go down here. So, okay, let's think about this, right? Because now we're at the point where Grassy Terrain should expire soon, right? We should have 1 turn left. Right? How many turns of Grassy Terrain are left? It should be the last turn, right? There's 2 turns of Grassy Terrain. That's annoying. We attack into Rillaboom. Yeah, that was actually really smart on their part. So I don't think we can come back from this point, right? We're gonna see the Glide. Hopefully we can take it. We take it well. Ice Beam gonna come out, and then yeah, you're just gonna KO me with Earth Power. So yeah, Rillaboom gonna go down here. You could miss Earth Power. You could Roar of Time and miss. Earth Power gonna come out. If we live, there's a chance. 44 down to 0. We don't live, so otherwise we could have played the flinch. So it was a tricky spot. I think if we should have protected Ferrothorn. That would have actually won us the game, because then we would have had the ability to what's it called? We would have had the ability to bring out Incin for Kyogre to reset the drop, and then sort of cycle that way. So I am curious a little bit about their team. It is Weakness Policy Dialga. Interesting. We have no way of proccing that. A very, very, very aggressive Calyrex. Psychic Seed and DD. Yache Berry Rillaboom, which is cool. Yeah, good amount of attack, so that's fine. Persian, pretty standard. And then Defiant Thunderous, yeah. Okay, so overall, a solid second battle, and let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Zacian Kyogre. So it is Azelf, Rillaboom, Incin, Raichu, Zacian, and Kyogre, or Kyogre Zacian. So what? Caterpie feels great here, in all honesty. I like Caterpie a lot. I like Caterpie Rayquaza. I think Caterpie Rayquaza is good here. Being able to set up is important. I want to bring Sylveon, but I also want to bring Kyogre. I want to bring Incin for sure. You know, we haven't used Sylveon. No, we need Kyogre. We can't have Incin be the only way to damage. All right, we're gonna do this. We might have to max Caterpie for a max Lightning, which, you know, would be interesting. Yeah, we need the speed control that it offers, especially against things like Raichu, which can outspeed Rayquaza and go for a Nuzzle, and I can't really afford for that to happen. So we're going to see Kyogre. My opponent said screw you. Okay, Caterpie gonna come out here. Can we take moment of truth? Can we take an Astro or a Water Spout from Kyogre? Okay, so what we can do, this is actually, we go for the String Shot, and I need to Extreme Speed the Ogre. I'm gonna go for this. I should have gone for the Max Dragon. I don't know what I'm doing. I need Caterpie to live. We are max special defense. Yeah, Max Dragon would have been a lot better. But, okay, so my thought process, right, is I need to do as much damage as possible. Oh, we're Focus Sash. We're Focus Sash. Yes, okay, this is fine. We're going to see the blade come out. Please be into Zasha, or into Rayquaza. Okay, good. That's fine with me. This is going to let us fire off a really big, yeah, we have the Focus Sash. This is going to let us fire off a really big Airstream onto this Ogre to significantly reduce. Perfect. Okay, this means Caterpie should be able at this point to live the hit. Right? We can, yeah. Okay, Caterpie is going to be able to live. Why are you faster than Kyogre? I don't understand this. I'm not complaining. We're going to see a Water Spout come out. God, I love Caterpie. Okay, Rayquaza, we should have gone for something else. It's fine. We can bring out, okay, so we bring out Ogre here. We have access to a full Water Spout. Yeah, okay, so we can go for an Electro Web as well as a Water Spout here. Just trying to do as much damage as possible. We should be able to KO Kyogre. We're going to see the Zacian withdraw. I think that's fine. It's probably Incin. Okay, Incin is also fine, right? You're just trying to preserve your HP as much as possible. So we can take advantage of the fact that we are going to have a guaranteed faster Water Spout, right? Boom. Going to KO both of them. So Caterpie doesn't even need to go for a Fake Out here. What's nice now is my opponent is really in an awkward position, right? Where you kind of have to choose who you target, right? If you target in a Caterpie, I get to fire off a Water Spout. Or you target in a Kyogre, and I get to lower your speed and then go for an Origin Pulse the next turn. Or you have Rillaboom. So we're going to see a Dynamax Rillaboom. Dynamax Rillaboom, okay, Dynamax Rillaboom is fine because of the fact that you lose priority. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go for an Electro Web. Or we're going to String Shot. We're going to String Shot because I need Kyogre, or yeah, I need Kyogre faster. So we're going to String Shot these two and then swap into Incin, right? Trying to reduce the attack as much as we can. You cannot switch out at this point. So if you max, okay, if you max Rillaboom, right? And we get the String Shot off, what that means is Kyogre can Water Spout freely, and then we can Bug Bite the Rillaboom. We're going to see a straight Grassy Glide onto Incin. That's totally fine. Here comes the Behemoth Blade, probably into our friend Caterpie. Please be into... Oh, into Incin. Yo, huge, huge, absolutely huge. This is a big deal. We're going to be able to get the String Shot off onto both, right? And at this point, both of them are at -2 speed. And so what that means is I can start electro webbing for chip. And I want to flare blitz the Rillaboom, just trying to get as much damage as possible. There's 2 turns of rain left. So yeah, I want to go for, I could bug bite. Let's bug bite the Rillaboom as well as go for a flare. Oh, no. Oh god, I clicked it into Zacian. We're going to see the Rillaboom max here, which like I said, is fine. Because what it means is that Caterpie has the ability at this point to go for bug bites onto Rillaboom, whereas I really would have liked to have correctly targeted, but it's fine. Zacian probably going to go for a protect here. Sacred Sword still faster. How is that fair? We're going to fire off a bug bite onto this Rillaboom, doing definitely enough for the KO. Quake gonna come out here onto Caterpie. Hopefully we live. Yo, goat. Caterpie lived. Yo, that was a crit into Caterpie? Okay. So here's what happens, right? We bring out Ogre. I have to water spout. I should have probably played for the instant endgame, but here we are. I'm gonna go for an electro web for the damage, as well as a water. I could say you're gonna protect Zacian, go for the freeze onto Rillaboom, and then go from there. Nah, I got a water spout. We gotta go all in. Oh, cool. Zacian is going. Zacian lives. It's not fair, man. Is that going to Caterpie? No. Oh, I wanted it to live so badly. We should have. Okay, so we should have actually played for an instant endgame. I don't think that that's the worst idea. Yeah, by Kyogre. So, an unfortunate end for sure. We did get a rage quit, so I'll take that. I do want to play more games with this team. I think it's a lot of fun. So definitely look out for more Caterpie, and definitely make sure to check out Ice Kenz. Make sure to subscribe so we can get to 1 billion subscribers. And with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.